Welcome to HomeKit 5. I'm Josh.
I'm Brayden.
This week we're going to talk about Eve and Onvis. Kind of a short week with just two stories. And then we're going to talk about something else special. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. If not, you'll find out. So let's dive into it. Eve is releasing the thread-enabled Eve Energy officially, and I don't even think you can buy it anywhere now. It's sold out, but
At least not in the U.S.
yeah, it looks like you can get the UK variant right now, or at least at the time that this article was posted. But it is just a smart plug with thread.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pretty simple. It's priced at $39.95. Maybe a little high, but I think it's like the only thread smart plug on that's out there right now. Is that true?
Seems likely.
Yeah. Anyway, that kind of joins their other thread-enabled devices that they've just been kind of dropping firmware updates for, or dropping like new versions of things with thread in it.
Mm-hmm.
So again, like Eve has gone all in, and frankly, like I'm excited about it because we actually just got our first shipments in with Eve with like thread chips in them. So we've got an Aqua that we're gonna do a video on, and then we've got
Two door sensors.
Yeah, two door and window sensors that we're going to try to hack up and put outside. So stay tuned for those videos. Kind of excited.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Onvis, we talked about this when it was first announced. They have officially released their K1 light strip, which is really cool. It has little zones that you can set for the LEDs themselves, and so you can have like one strip have multiple colors throughout of it.
Yeah. They have a 2 meter and a 5 meter version. The 2 meter has 20 settable units of color, and then the 5 meter has 50 colorable, controllable units.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool.
Yes, and those are $59.99 and $69.99 after the.
Did you say 59? It's 49.
Yeah.
49.
That's afterwards.
No, in the U.S. the shorter strip's $49.99. Currently, you can get the 5 meter strip if you can find it. I think they're selling it for $60.
I see it,
but it'll go up to $70 soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah.
Yeah, and this is a Wi-Fi strip. I guess we should denote that since
Yes.
we were talking about thread a minute ago. I don't know. This is kind of interesting. I think they haven't posted how many lumens it has. I don't know if that's maybe in the listing. I'm kind of curious about that. It is cuttable.
No, it just said not cuttable.
Oh, I thought it said cuttable up here.
Not cuttable right there.
Oh, not cuttable. Don't cut it. Does it say lumens? I don't see lumens on here. It says life cycle hours. Anyway. I think it looked pretty bright in the video that HomeKit News had posted, so I think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm not 100% sure on how this would work in a HomeKit, though. Like, I don't know how
it's
that
like
would work.
the settable color units? Yeah, that's going to be kind of interesting to play with. Maybe you said you were kind of interested in this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do like a setup and review video, and then you could just take it to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an option. Well, that's all the news we had this week. So now we're going to talk about the AirTag. These little gems got delivered on Friday.
My iPad is not updated to the latest iPad OS.
Oh, did it detect the NFC? Oh, that's funny. That's the thing we're going to talk about. Yeah, so I think... oh, look, it wants me to set it up too. Yeah, so the AirTags are, one, very simple to set up. Two, they have NFC support for setup, right? So you just kind of bring it near, and then it's like, boom, set it up.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is, it is always broadcasting NFC. And one of the things that it does, I don't know if you saw this, but sometimes it'll be like, oh, I think if it's not your tag or
if it's not set up, it'll say like it'll send you to the found.apple.com for the AirTag page.
It sends you to the website. Yeah. And then you can look at like the serial number and stuff. So I think that's kind of interesting. And one of the things we played around with, we'll have a video coming out on this soon, like our setup and review video. But one of the things that was interesting, and HomeKit Geek pointed this out on Twitter, you can use this in personal automations as an NFC tag. So you can go in and say, create a personal automation, and then go down, find the NFC tag, hit scan the thing, and then have it do whatever you want it to do, right? You could have it like, I guess like open. We were talking about like you could have it close your garage door. You honestly, you could run like I'm leaving home scene, and just like swipe the thing, and then like have it open up another app like Spotify and start playing some music. Like there's a lot of interesting things you can do there. So, not necessarily exposed to HomeKit, but because of the NFC functionality, I think you can kind of use this thing in a HomeKit type setup and start to do interesting things.
Yeah, definitely. Back to what you said about the opening the garage door and opening Spotify. That also could be triggered through CarPlay if you have a car with CarPlay.
Well, not everybody has a car with CarPlay. Exactly. What do they do? They can just buy a $29 AirTag. Yeah.
It's a very nice alternative.
Yeah. But we do have 2 cars with CarPlay. So that is a fair and valid point. I don't know. Like, I could see this being interesting. I saw someone, Eric over at Modern Day Tech, put one of these on his AirPods. Oh. So that could be kind of interesting. Is like just like tap your phone on there and then like, or pop in your AirPods and then tap your phone and have it auto open Spotify or whatever. So yeah, I think there's like so many interesting uses now that we get this NFC functionality. So I'm excited. Mm-hmm. Again, I think I need to have more imagination about all the things that I could automate, but it definitely feels like a good starting point for these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think one thing we talked about like last week was potentially unlocking your door by scanning it. So
yeah. Maybe we'll play around with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can unlock doors in personal automations, though. So we may have to think about that one a little bit.
Yes.
But I think we did talk about like you could just have a switch, like a fake switch that would you would scan this, flip the switch to on, and then like have your door unlock when that switch
registers on. Yeah.
And that would be doable, which, I mean, come on, Apple. Like, let me just, if I want to unlock my door from an automation, let me do it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not protecting me here. I know a way around it. So, anyway, that's all we had this week. Yeah. I guess tune in next week. We'll be talking more HomeKit news. We did order the Apple TV. That thing won't be delivered till like May 21st. So, but we may do a whole video on that as a HomeKit hub with Thread in it and just kind of give you our thoughts there as well. Super excited for that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, stay tuned. We have a ton of other videos coming out. So be sure to hit the, if you're on YouTube, hit the like button, hit subscribe. And if you're on podcast app, be sure to hit subscribe so you get our weekly podcast sent straight to your devices. And as always, thanks for listening. And if you could go leave us a review, that would be super helpful. We would appreciate any and all 5-star reviews you could leave on Apple Music or Apple Podcast, not music. And yeah, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.